If you want to get better at sniping and hit shots like this, I'll show you what's actually worth knowing. I've been playing since Gears 1 and there's a bunch of tips and tricks people don't know. Let's get into it. Alright, first off we got weapon slide. It's pretty basic. It's the button you use to pick up your weapon, and then the cover button. So for me that's Y and A. So you go ahead and put your thumb on Y, slide it down to A real fast, and it'll make you slide over to the wall, save you from getting your head blown off. Which leads us right into the pop shot. So a pop shot is when you're taking cover and you just pop up real quick and shoot someone. But the thing to know about this is when you're trying to blind fire, it doesn't really work that well. And even if you line it up, like I show you here, you might have your reticle right over their head, but if you take it too fast, it will not get them. So watch me take my aim. It's right there. It still doesn't hit them. Try it again. Still nothing. So when you pop up, just give it a half a second and then it'll hit. And there's a bunch of nuances like that in this game, so I'll go ahead and show you another example. When you're on the wall, I'll go ahead and line it up and blind fire. Still does not hit. So go ahead and move it over to the left a little bit, and you can see it just kind of gets close to him, but when I zoom in, it's nowhere near him. So it's kind of, you got to remember that. Alright, number 3 is going to be zoom. This one's a little weird. Just because you aim over him does not mean it's going to zoom in right on his head. So you got to be prepared for that if you're trying to do quick zoom in shots. Look at this. I mean, it's at least an inch over. So number 4 is a fun one. It is cover. A lot of people don't really think about this. This goes both ways when you're trying to snipe and not be sniped. So certain areas you can't get shot at. Other ones you got to think about how high they are compared to you and how much cover you actually have to your head. So I get a lot of people that they think they're good, but just because they're behind cover does not mean I can't get you. So I'll show you an example of this. Zoom over, it looks like you can't get him. Bam, still got him. Number 5 is so slept on, it's crazy. So strafing. Just because you move left and right, you can see it doesn't really move you that much, but if you move your camera left and right also, it completely throws them off. Number 6, we're going to talk about being point blank. This happens a lot if someone rushes you and you can completely line up your shot like this, but it just won't hit. I mean, your sniper does not shoot where it looks like it's shooting. So I aim it down a little lower, gets him right there. So got to play around with that a bit. Number 7, we're going to cover rolling. So I line him up, and you can see when he rolls back and forth, he's still in the same exact position. So you don't have to worry about relining your shot. And this works for left, right, forward, back, doesn't matter. So you can, if you know which way they're about to roll, you can predict them and then get them as soon as they come back up. So here's an example of that. I have him go ahead and move to the right, and I already know he's going to land right here. So as soon as he does it. Alright, on to number 8, we got melee. So you catch people running up on you real quick, and you're going to have to melee them sometimes. Just happens. What you don't want to do is stand right in front of them when you're meleeing, because it gives them a chance just to retaliate like that. So the best option here is hit them, move around to their side, hit them again. And if you want to get fancy with it, you can go ahead and line it up, hit them, and then do the pop shot. And that always makes a laugh. Number 9 is all about movement. It is one of the biggest things in Gears. You've heard speed demons and all that, wall bouncing. I admit I'm not that great at wall bouncing, but if you can get better at it, it's your best friend. But the main thing to know about movement is your personal movement. If you're moving forward or back, left or right, it's going to throw off your shot. So the best practice is you just want to stop and then shoot. See, I'm backing up and just missing every single shot. It looks like I'm right on, and then I stop, shoot, gets them, you know, so you don't got to worry. Now everybody's favorite point, the trick shot. So this one's my favorite. Jump backwards when someone's chasing you and clap them in the back of the head. They don't really see it coming. Then we got one of these. This is the drag scope. And so you start one end and you drag over and shoot. So you'll see it here in a second. Line them up, drag over, shoot. And it's a pretty hard shot to hit every time, so it's, you know, they call them trick shots for a reason. So just go ahead and practice this on maybe a friend, or you can plug in the second controller like I'm doing right now, and it'll help a lot. This next one's real fun to do. So if you've learned the back A yet, which I'll cover in another video at some point, but it'll really help you, or you can just go ahead and do the forward A. That's what I'm about to show you in this video. But so you go ahead and get against a wall, and then you move between cover, and as you do that you sprint and then press forward and A. And it's kind of hard to get. See, I hung up on the wall there, but if you can get it and then clap someone, they don't see it coming. Alright, and that's all I got for now. Watch out for my next tutorial video, and I'll show you some more in-depth stuff until then. Peace out, it's Beat.